told a friend today that I don't really tolerate abuse. You know, people will come up to me and they'll try to abuse me, but I don't really tolerate it, you know? People will call me fat. There's an 8-year-old in my life that calls me fat. Now that could break a man down, reduce him to tears. This 8-year-old wants to start a fight with me, and that's fine. Wants to abuse me, but I just look the 8-year-old in the eye and say, you can't abuse me. You may try to abuse me by calling me fat, but I don't feel abused. You may try to traumatize me by making me self-conscious of my own self-image. I don't say that to the 8-year-old, but I mean, I can hardly talk that myself, but I'm not going to be traumatized by an 8-year-old. And I'm not going to be traumatized by the 8-year-old in you. Yeah, I knew you went to college. I know you have a PhD in psychotherapy. I know you're gunning for me. Coming for me. Like Mad Max in the Outback. I can't be abused. I won't be traumatized. So you can come at me, tell me I'm fat. I'm okay. You know, yeah, I picked up a few pounds because of the scam. Demic. Maybe more than a few pounds, but I've got control. I got control. I've been doing my push-ups. They're not full push-ups. There's 50 of them. I do them almost every day. They're more like what a crunch would be if they were sit-ups. They're like... And I realize that that's working the upper body and not necessarily where the pounds hang out along the midriff. But don't even try to break me down. Okay? You need my consent for that. Mister. I don't care how old you are. A lot of people be abusing. And they'll say, you know, it's just my 8-year-old son who's, you know, got this temper. And he's abusive. And listen, don't take it personally. He's a good guy. He's a good kid. Good kid. Ma'am, your son is out of control. Now, I may be an adult. I may be able to hold it together at least on the inside. Or on the outside, really. On the inside, it's taken a lot for me to deal with the taunting of your 8-year-old son, okay? But I can't be abused. That's where I draw the line. Like, I gotta manage the sticks and the stones so they don't break my bones. Now, if you're watching me, you've probably been abused. It's only abused people tend to resonate with all of my wounds. I am a foremost practitioner of what I call trauma spirituality. Now, trauma spirituality is when the individual looks at all of reality through the filter of trauma, through the filter of wound, through the filter of abuse, and they can't stop. It's their spirituality. So they're always a victim. They're always, in some way, an 8-year-old inside being told by another 8-year-old that they're fat. And they can't handle it, but instead of like becoming immune, they develop a spirituality around it. Yeah, it's pretty. Ooh. I don't know the word for it actually. But man, I'm not one to tell people how to raise their children, but you need to rein your 8-year-old son in. Because I am working overtime to get this weight issue under control. I am working overtime to keep my self-image from crumbling and my self-esteem from deteriorating. I'm working round the clock to deal with these pounds. And I just got these pounds because of the pandemic. If you know what I mean. You shouldn't be letting your kid run loose like that. I mean, how many people has he insulted today by calling them fat? Well, he's just an 8-year-old.